Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have the fourth in our series on the British Great Coin Hunt A to Z coins, and we've already done the unboxing video, and then we did the A, B, and C video. We're doing 3 letters each time, and then we did the D, E, and F video. And now you're here with us today to see the G, H, and I video. Again, we'll take a look at these coins. On the front or obverse, it says 10 pence 2018, Elizabeth II, or Elizabeth II, Diagra Reg FD, by the grace of God, Queen and Defender of the Faith. And then this is the sixth portrait of Queen Elizabeth to appear on coins. Let's make that the fifth portrait. Sixth portrait, that would be kind of cool, but let's make it the fifth portrait. By the sixth portrait, I think she's going to be about 115. So let's just settle with this portrait, where she is, I believe, close to 90 in this portrait. And this is a Jody Clark engraving, and it's the special engraving where he does both the front and the back of these coins. Sorry about that. It's really hard to get the lighting on here, so we're trying to kind of set it up so that you can both see it and yeah, that's really what we want right there. Let me see if I can get it so it does that. There we go. So it's kind of almost like a backlit coin, but let's look at them this way if you don't mind, simply because that way we can have enough light to see them. So let's go way over to the end and start with this one, which I hope is the G. There it is. It's the G 10 pence coin for Greenwich Mean Time. Now, the British Royal Observatory proposed the idea of having a 24-hour clock that went around the world. And of course, knowing the British, they said, well, let's have it start in our country. And so they did. And Greenwich Mean Time is accepted by many, almost all countries in the world. And it is Sanford Fleming first tried to do it. And then in the 1930s, most countries embraced this. So Greenwich Mean Time is the 0 hour, and every other country is after that. And we are in the United States, we start on the East Coast at, I believe, plus 5 hours. I know there are actually some countries, I think India is one of them, where they actually break it down and they have some half-hour time zones also. So that's the G for Greenwich Mean Time. Next, we know, of course, that we have all the British traditions and we have the stodgy old Brits. And here they are with their House of Parliament portcullis. Now, many of you who collect British coins will remember this portcullis from this coin, the old 3 pence coin. And this is the 1967 version of the 3 pence coin. So we have the same kind of portcullis here. Little bit different design. See how this one it goes up around a little closer. This one's actually touches right on it. This one has kind of rounded edged chains. This one has the squared chains. But this is the gate that rises at the House of Parliament when the House of Parliament is in session. The House of Parliament, of course, is a huge building that it burned at one point in 1830s, I think maybe 1834. By 1864, they had it rebuilt. It is also the home of the clock Big Ben, which is in the clock tower. And then Victoria Tower is on the other end, the southern tower, I believe it is. And that's about 300 and something feet high, or 102 meters. And that also has a 15-meter flagpole on top of it. So when the House of Parliament is in session, the flag is flying. All right, what's next? And as you remember, I talked about the stodgy old Brits. And then what did they do? They came up with an I for an ice cream. Now, what other country? Can you tell me another country that has ice cream on its coinage? Now, these are commemorative coins, but they are in general circulation. So the Royal Mint and the British government actually put these right in with other coins. So people in Britain look for these when they get their change back, and sometimes they find them. And my understanding is they're not putting them back into change as much as they could. They're keeping them out. But they went from this House of Parliament to this ice cream cone. And so I in the British alphabet stands for ice cream. These coins are all nickel plated steel coins. They have a reeded edge. They're shiny all the way around. And see how that has the double eye there? That's a beautiful design. It gives you the kind of the depth. Um, they are 6.5 grams in weight, 24.5 millimeters in diameter, and they are all part of the 26 coin Great Coin Hunt series from Great Britain. And each of the coins is a letter of the alphabet. And today we're finishing up with G, H, and I. As you know, our previous video was D, E, and F. And our next video is going to be J, K, and L. So look for that one if you enjoy these British Coin Hunt commemorative coin videos. Thanks again from DC Coin World International Coin Channel.